on this computer. Okay. So we have Mohammed Bashiri coming in. Very good. The website is kahoot.it. Password is 7212879. 7212879. I'm sending this as a message to everyone. Please log in. I'll give a mic to Hudhaifa as well. Hudhaifa, do you have the mic?
Yes.
And you would be reading out the questions. You would be the
Oh,
host.
me? Me?
Yes, you.
Okay.
Right, and you'll be answering the questions on your cell phone, and you'll be reading it out as well for me.
I'm on my iPad at the moment.
No problem. You can use iPad, cell phone, laptop. So have you logged in?
Not yet.
Fadal man, what is taking so long?
Just give me a second. I'm just trying to log in.
Okay, take your time.
Please just give me a bit more. Just give a bit of minutes. I need to log in at the moment. Alhamdulillah.
Ya rahmatullah.
Yasibullah wa
You know,
just
put
need-
the Y back in. There's a number. Seven.
So we have 3 contestants.
Teacher.
Yes.
Mr. Singh.
Log into kahoot.it.
You hate me, I hate you. Mom, oh, there's flowers.
Okay.
Mom, you know what they were doing? You know what they were doing? You were.
Yes, so Zaifa, everybody can hear your brother as well.
Mister.
Did you log in?
Oh yeah, he's cute. He's cute.
So
He's just about.
how old is he?
That's one. He's 5. He's 6 years old right now.
MashaAllah.
So this is him. This is my brother. This is my brother.
Hi, mister.
My brother.
What's his name?
I want to say hi, mister.
Muhammad Yahya.
Yahya, how are
I want
you?
to say hi, teacher.
Hi,
Teacher,
Yahya, how are
hi.
you? Very good.
Yeah.
Was you be recording? Okay. So we have got 7. If we get 9 contestants, we'll inshallah start. Oh, so lazy. We have 11 contestants. So, okay, I only have 3. Okay, Hudhaifa, can I see you raising a hand so I can give you the mic? Where is Hudhaifa? Here he is.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay, shall we start?
Yeah, let's start. Let's come on now.
Okay.
Duplicate on matter.
It's actually a duplicate of the quiz.
I thought that was.
Can you read out the question?
What are 2 or more substances that are joined together and the particles are easily?
But the particles are easily seen.
Solution, chemical change, mixture, physical change.
So we are talking about substances that are joined together, and the particles are easily seen. The picture is in front of you. Yes, it's mixture, absolutely right.
Oh, come on. I was just about to answer it and the time went out. Can you extend the timer?
I did. I think I did it for 30 seconds. 30 seconds isn't enough?
I sometimes get confused, so I need about more than 30 seconds, like somewhere like 40.
40. They don't have the option for 40. It's like 20, 30, and 60 seconds. So 60 would be too much. So I made it 30 seconds. So there are a few people who are asking to mute Hudhaifa as the background noise is too much. Anybody who would like to host that quiz who would read out the questions with the option? Who would like to see hands? Or Basuri, should I give you the mic? Ghalib, okay, Ghalib, you have the mic.
Assalamu alaikum, Mister.
Waik Islam, your voice is too low.
Now it's good?
A little bit better.
Okay. Now, Mister.
Yes, let's see.
Which of these is a physical change? Baking bread, rust, cutting wood, or spoiled milk?
So which one of them is a physical change? Baking bread, you put the dough inside and it comes out as a bread, it's a physical change. Cutting the wood into two pieces, is this a physical change? Rusting, the iron gets rust, is this a physical change? Or spoiled milk, the state changes to
It's cutting wood,
spoiled milk.
Mister.
Cutting wood, how many answered it right? Only one? Very sad. Three people answered it were rust. Rust is a chemical change. Baking bread is also a physical change. No, not the physical change, sorry, it's a chemical change. And we have, how does wood get cut? By a woodcutter or by an axe?
Or an axe.
How, Mr. How? Physical change is you're changing the shape of it. Nothing happens chemically, but when you're baking the bread, you are actually releasing the carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide comes out of the bread. That's why it becomes spongy. It leaves the bubblish shapes inside that, and it raises the dough. So the dough goes through a chemical change. Physical change means like you're changing only the state, the chemical composition stays the same. If you break the wood into two pieces, it's going to be a wood. It's not going to change its chemical properties. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Yes, Ghanem.
Yes. Any object that has a definite size and shape. Solids, liquid, or gases.
Yes, 30 seconds to answer this question. Object, definite size and shape. Yes, the solid. Who is the liquid guy? Liquids have definite size but not the shape. And Hamza Bukhari is out of the game. Okay, next.
A special type of mixture that the particles cannot be seen.
Okay, it's a mixture.
Solutions
It's,
or mixture or chemical change or evaporation.
yes, what kind of mixture is it? Hamza chose liquid. Okay, thank you, Omar. So, which, which one is it? So, the solution is it contains the sugar, it contains the water, it doesn't lose its chemical properties. It's a mixture, but it is a homogeneous mixture. They become one phase. So, the option one is correct. Okay, thank you, Ghalib.
Yes, Mister.
Thank you very much. I'll give the mic to Abdullah. Abdullah, you have the mic.
Hello, mister.
Yes, are you ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay.
What mixtures that amount of matter in an object, mass, temperature, volume, texture?
What measures the amount? By what means can we calculate or quantify the amount of matter? Oh, that was fast. So this is the first option, mass. Everybody got it right. We have chat. A scale, good. So mass is used for scale, so this is correct. Okay, so let's go to the next. Yes, Abdullah.
In which state of matter are particles moving the fastest?
Yes, what do you think? Abdullah, you'll have to answer it as well. Okay.
Yeah, I put gas.
Oh, very good. So the fastest one is the gas.
Yeah.
We saw the video on it as well. The code, let me give Abdul Wahab the code 7212879. Okay, let's go to the next question.
What will happen to stand when what will happen to sand when it's placed in water? Dissolve, sink, condense, evaporate.
Yes. What will happen to the sand? It will
Sink.
sink. Yes.
I got it right. I got it right.
Oh, the only one got it right is Abdullah,
Yeah.
mashallah. It doesn't
Yeah.
dissolve, the sand stays down. Salt in the
Yeah.
sauce, in the sand can dissolve, but not the.
If it's dissolved, it will be maybe blurry. The water will be
Exactly.
blurry.
It will become muddy. So let's go to the next.
Rotten food in example of
Physical change
physical change.
or chemical change? Yes, it's a chemical change.
No, chemical change.
Because the food becomes rotten, it becomes more acidic, it tastes bad, or it becomes more basic. So the pH changes because the bacteria is inside and the bacteria creates the acid. Rust is an example of.
Physical change.
Rust is an example of physical change or chemical change.
Chemical change.
Let's see. Yes, it's a chemical change. And last question for Abdullah. Who would like to go on next? Reading the.
Mixing salt with water is an example of physical change, chemical change.
Yes. What do you think?
Physical. I think it's physical.
Mixing salt with water. Yes.
Yeah, physical.
Okay. So let's see. It's a physical change. Thank you,
Yeah.
Abdullah. I'll give the mic to Hamza. Hamza, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Can you
go.
hear me?
Yes. Basuri is on top,
Okay.
mashallah. Hamza is on second place. Abdullah Raji number 3. Omar is on fire.
Whipping paper is an example of either physical change or chemical change. I chose the answer. Hold on.
You just quietly answer. This is too simple.
Yeah.
9 answers. Yes. Alhamdulillah, everybody got that right. So the score stays the same. Let's go question number 12.
Burning wood is an example of physical change or chemical change.
Okay, burning wood is chemical change. Good. Chemical properties. So somebody was asking me that if we are dissolving the salt in the water, is this not a chemical change? But I'm telling him that the salt is still salt. It doesn't change its chemical properties.
Water displacement. Answer which of following?
So this question is for identifying. I have a rock. What am I doing with this process? Am I calculating the mass, the temperature, or the volume? Yes, it was for the volume. So if I
Oh.
have an irregular object and I don't know what the volume is, I'm just going to simply place it in the water and see how much the water rises. Initially, let's say it was 5 milliliter and it goes to 8 milliliter. That means 3 milliliters increase. So the volume is 3 centimeter cube. So this is how we measure the volume of irregular objects.
If the water level starts at 100 milliliters and increase to 150, what is the volume?
What is the volume of the object? If before putting the object, the water was 100, and then you have inserted that object and the water rises up to 50, 150. So what is the volume of that object? Yes, the volume is 50. Good answer by everyone except for 3. So Muhammad Basuri is still on top, mashallah. Umar is on fire. He has to still do a lot of catching up. Big
Which
difference.
state of matter has molecules that are furthest apart?
Yes, if you're looking at the molecules, which one of them is going to have the maximum gap between them? Solid,
It's
liquid.
quite simple.
Yes. Number 10 is, I think, not responding. So we still have one person who didn't answer it right.
Who chose solid? Solid.
Somebody who loves solid. Okay.
Okay. How can you separate sand and iron? By sieve, magnet, for forceps, scale.
It's actually forceps. T isn't supposed to be there.
Forceps.
So, yeah, forceps. So you're gonna take forceps. You can separate the sand from the iron, but it's gonna take a million years. So what would be the easiest way to do it? Still, two people are thinking out of the box. All right, Basudi says sieve and magnet both are correct, but I haven't seen the process with the sieve. I'd like to see that. So let's go to the next question.
Which physical properties is most specific to solids? Size, shape, color, or mass?
Wow, that is confusing. Physical properties.
Kind of is.
Yeah, and most specific to solids. Okay, most specific to solids would be the shape, yes.
No.
Why no?
That wasn't me. That was
Why
Omar,
is Omar,
mister.
yes. That's I'm asking Omar why no.
I don't know. Probably chose it wrong. Guess.
Okay, so we have Abdul Wahab coming up as second. Okay, good.
Which does not speed up the dissolving process. Warmer temperature, colder temperature, modern surface
area.
area.
Stirring.
Stirring.
So which one of them will not affect your dissolving? Surface area is the, you can say how much open is the area for, if you have a wider glass, if you with a bigger diameter, if you have a beaker with a bigger diameter, that means it has more surface area on top. So yes, the colder temperature, no, that's wrong. Does not speed. Okay, good. Colder temperature will not speed. It will reduce the speed of dissolving. That's right. That's right. Okay. Let's go to next question.
What will happen when water is heated? Vibration, condensation, melting, or freezing?
Condensation is the when the water is actually formed. So when you're boiling, when you're heating the water, sorry, what's gonna happen? All right, good. Finally, we all agree on something.
To below 0 degrees Celsius.
What happens when water is cooled to below 100? 0 degrees Celsius. Yes, it will start seizing. So thank you, Hamza, for your participation. I'll give the mic to Omar. Omar, are you ready?
Yes, mister, I'm ready.
All right, let's. Okay.
What type of change is a change of state? Melting, boiling, and freezing.
What type of change is a change of state? Okay, is it a physical change or chemical change?
I'd say physical, but I might be wrong, but I don't know.
Somebody's knocking your door?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
So what kind of change is it? Physical melting, boiling, and freezing never changes the chemical properties. So Masuri is still ranking number 1. Abdul Wahab is 2. Well, 3. Good job, Omar.
What causes a puddle to disappear?
Sorry, what causes a puddle to disappear?
Yes, that's the question.
The options are
Evaporation or condensation or boiling or melting.
yes, the puddle was there, and after a few minutes, it disappears. After a few hours, sorry, it disappears. Is it because of boiling, evaporation? So yes, it evaporates. I've mentioned it that the evaporation will continue to happen no matter whatever the temperature is. It doesn't have to go 100 degrees to to go for. And Hamza, would you like to rectify this knocking sound, please?
At what temperature does water change from a liquid to a solid? Ah, easy.
So you're looking at the water. It's in a liquid state. Change from liquid to solid. So you're going to change it to ice at what temperature? Is it at 100, at 50, at 32, or at 0? Yes, this was 0. Okay, let's go to the next. Hamza is on 5. Good job, Hamza.
Are all solids and liquids alike?
Is it because of their definite shape, definite temperature, or definite volume? Yes. What do you think, Omar?
Volume.
Yes. Stop making that celebration noises. We finish at 10:25 and we are left with how many? 6 questions. Okay. So Omar and Hamza are still maintaining their place. All 5 of you are still there.
Which property is not measurable?
Yes. Which one of them is not quantifiable? Temperature, mass, texture, volume. Volume, temperature, mass, texture. Yes, it is texture. So we got one person saying temperature. So you are
Who said temperature?
competition by hook and by crook. Yes, Omar.
A cookie has a mass of 24 grams. If the cookie is smashed into pieces, what is the mass?
Make sure that all the pieces are with you. You don't lose anyone. So is it going to be less than 24 grams? Is it going to be 23 grams? Is it going to be more because there are more number of pieces? Is it going to be?
Let's bring Cookie Monster to find out.
I'm sorry. It's going to stay the same, 24 grams. We have one person who thinks 23 and 3 people who thinks less than 24. It is possible if you, while you were breaking, that some of the pieces actually moved away and you weren't able to keep them with you. So it should stay 24 grams.
Hey, hold this up.
And Omar has gone down, man. Omar, this is sad.
How can you speed up a chemical change?
Yes, how can we speed up a chemical change? By stirring it, by adding the ice, by heating it up, or by separating it? There are two kinds of chemical reactions, one which needs the heat and one which releases the heat. So keep that in mind as well.
Okay.
Yes, but to initiate, you have to give heat. So speeding up a chemical reaction, you have to heat it. If you want to reduce the speed of it, you can add ice to it. So good job, everybody did it right. So the scores, oh, Mohammed Ghani's on second position.
Which process changed water from a gas to a liquid?
Which process changed water from a gas to liquid? Yes, gas to liquid. Is it evaporation or is it condensation? Gas to liquid is condensation. Last question. Are we on the last question? No, second last.
What all matter made of?
Oh wow, that is the easiest question. No more Morse codes. So is it atoms? Is it electrons? Is it matter made up of matter? That is a good option. All matter is made of mass. Yes, that is true as well. They contain mass, but they're not made up of mass. So they're all made up of atoms, and atoms have subatomic particles called electrons. So atoms would be appropriate. And Omar is on
Wait,
number
some matters
3.
made out of.
Hamza is still on 5. Come on, Hamza, last question. You should do it right.
What type of change creates a new substance?
Yes. New substance. Okay. We have heard a lot of background, what do you call it? Animations, no, voices, background, sound effects. Yes. We have heard a lot of sound effects. So one of them unfortunately got it wrong. So let's see the results. We have number 3 for Omar. Very good. Excellent job. Number 2, Abdul Wahab. Excellent. And as usual, Masyuri. Okay, good. Let's see the runners up. Muhammad who and Hamza who. Hamza I can understand, but who's Muhammad? I was behind Hamza with 1,000 points. Okay, so you made a good effort. So let's look at the options again. This was the question that was answered. Most of us, majority of us, didn't do it right. So I think we did explain this part that the sand is unable to dissolve in the water. It actually sinks, as you have seen on the ocean as well. And which one of them is a physical change? Raising, 2 boys are raising hand. Yes, Uzaifa, you have a question?
That hand was like before on. I forgot to switch it down. I have no questions. Thank you.
Okay, Abdul Wahab entered on the question number 8. Good. So Abdul Wahab, you did deserve the complete score. You left 8 questions. Hamza, you have a question?
Sir, is there a way to see the video what we took today, a previous lesson?
This one? Which video?
Yeah,
This one?
because if I try to log in, they ask me to which school, and they say the school is unavailable. Like,
Oh, I thought you guys were able to view these GCSE
I could
pods.
not.
What about the rest of the class? Is it with everyone, or because I was informed that you guys have the access now? This is gonna be sad. Yes, if I can't log in. Okay. So, okay, we'll have to talk to Pador again. We'll have to make sure that you guys have the access. And then we will be, able to, because the link is over here. The links, this is the
I know,
nature of
but when I
matter.
try to go in, it
Yeah,
asks me
they
to
won't
log
let you.
in.
They won't let you in. Okay, Huzaifa says that Mr. Pador sorted it out for him. So Hamza, do one little thing. Ask, take a list of all the students who are unable to log in, and provide me with that list, and I'll forward it to Pador. Or let me just write it down right now. Let me write the email. So those who are unable to log in, please raise your hands. Pador, GCSC pods, login. So who is able to do this? Omar Bukhari. These skills for grade 9 read are unable to log on to GCSE pods. We have Omar Bukhari. Number 2. Anybody else? Nobody else? Hamza Bukhari. Abdul Wahab, you can log in. Abdul Wahab Faqih. Ahmed Khalid. Can you guys all log into your GCSE pods? Saidi and Basiri, Ahmed Gari, Saud, Wasim. We have chat. So our GCSE pod, can you log on to GCSE pod to view these videos? The one we are sharing with you on the canvas. Are you able to log into your GCSE pods? I think Muhammad doesn't even know. Muhammad Saidi, I'll write your name as well, just in case. So I'm requesting these 3 names. Hopefully this will be done by today, at the end of the day. And you will be able to view these videos. One more thing that I'll make sure that I have entered this into the canvas. Yes, this link is also available now. Joseph is asking me to look at something. Okay, good job, Joseph. Where are you putting it onto canvas? On the canvas. Where should I have to put it? If you go to your we are on module number week number 6, right? Let me show you week number 6. Coordinated sizes. Sorry. We have the nature of matter. Can you see the nature of matter now? I'm sharing the screen. The nature of matter. And these are the links. The presentation is here. And this one, the GCSE shared podcast 61661 and then 60823. Both of these videos are now available on the canvas. Make sure that you're able to log in. When you click onto this, you will not be asked about your login credentials, and they will not ask you about the school. They'll let you go to that page straight away, and you'll be able to view this video. All right, we'll stop the recording now.